everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Greybeard Prospectors playthrough here in Total War Warhammer 2, where we are invading the Badlands and dealing with these guys, who appear to have moved. Oh, they really opened. Oh, that is beautiful. Who have opened up that settlement for us to attack.
Forwards. I'm going.
Oh, what? Oh, they weren't actually in the settlement. That's even better for us. So, yeah. The invasion goes apace. Let's start building up our garrison there. So we do have green skins to the west. This will give us a nice entry to the area. So we get our new shiny technologies.
For the wisdom of Valea, summon me if you dare. By the grudge bearers.
Kill them. I'm going to auto because I don't actually care if a few die there.
Got them. The axe thirsts for war. Ha ha! Time for a reckoning. Move! We march! Ha ha!
Right. One more of those, please. We'll take the Thane with us as well. I'm going to take 2 of those. And another of these guys.
Shoulder axes, lads. We move. Aye, grudges will be settled. To war for the wisdom of Valea. The throng agrees. What?
No. I want to disband all the regiments of renown because they are more expensive.
It is time. Let us begin. The axe thirsts for war. Anad.
There we go. And these guys are going to head over here as well to support the invasion. I might actually want to go for that soon, but not just yet.
My axe thirsts for war.
That's not bad. Lots of very good things. That's also very good. Let's get that. Up in missile damage for everybody in range. We do need some time just to replenish here. Let's go try to chase them down. They've already run once, so I should be able to wipe them out with ease. We have taken a lot of damage here. That is the problem.
Go then. Onward, we march.
Here we go, so they're going to stay there, dug in, just to keep that region safe, happy, not rebelling. And this army is going to head over to help support, give us a 3rd army in the field over here. And we do need to continue building up now. We need to make sure we've got the cash to actually build up our new territories. Now that we are getting hold of a few of them. I do want to try and work on the other dwarven factions. Ooh. Yeah, I'll accept your trade as we make almost all of our money off trade. Well, no, we don't. It's a good mix, though. Trade is definitely not the heartblood, but a major part of our entire economy. So, actually...
Honor to your ancestors.
Still not happening. One day they will understand, but I'm not going to do that. Right. As a lot of you are aware, I'm going to be dropping one of these lots of these videos, but I don't know when my last one is going to be, depending on what happens. But I'm trying to get as many episodes done as I can before I have to stop because of the update. Not offering you a peace treaty. This is where I do wish you could vassalize people, anybody. Because forcing them to be my vassal or tributary or something would be really good at this point. It is one of the things that we kind of miss a little bit. There are factions it wouldn't make sense for, but humans and dwarfs, I should happily be able to vassalize them. Now, to be fair, while it would be less likely, I don't see why you wouldn't, you should be able to vassalize orcs, for example. They should just be less trustworthy and more likely to break their deals, so...
Aye, yes. By the grudge bearer's will. Let us begin. Moving.
Start moving. And sail straight over there next
My axe
turn.
thirsts for war. Ready.
You're going to head up to there. Yes, that is what we wanted. I might knock that over and get a public order building there, but not just yet.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
They do have one big army left, which is something I do want to keep an eye out. They do potentially have something in Bitstone Mine, but I'm not worried by that. We are inevitably going to have to siege them out of Urkund. I'm not surprised by that. I just have to accept that is going to be what happens. And then I need to work out what I'm doing next. It's probably going to be taking the greenskin, working our way out into the greenskin territory, because just to prove that unlike the old world dwarves, we are capable of dealing with the greenskin threat by use of modern firearms. Unlike those crusty, bearded, old world dwarves. Old world Dawi up there. I think calling them Dawi and us dwarves is quite a good thing, with a more modern term. In this game anyway. The less dwarven term, I've probably just got myself a grudging from half my viewers. Ooh. Why didn't they take... You see, I never quite get why they don't take it in these situations, because they really should. I'm quite glad they didn't, because I want them... I wish they were much more powerful, and actually at some point I am going to have a war with the Tomb Kings. And my worry is that we're going to build up here, and I'm going to end up with them in the centre and the dwarves there, which would mean my northern kingdoms would really struggle. I mean, I'd probably have to almost abandon them while I fight the fight in the desert. I'd come back, I'd slam through them from both sides, capture that, but while I was doing that, the dwarves would potentially take a lot of my northern areas. Can't wait until we get,
Grave news, my lord.
Ooh.
Word is spreading across the land of a dark power rising in the northern wastes. The armies of chaos are on the move. They surely plan to invade the world of mortals once again.
This could be problematic. If they start heading towards any of my settlements, I will throw out a big garrison.
Let us be about this. Summon me if you dare. Vengeful Rune Lord. My axe thirsts for war. Let us be about this. God. Casting the runes.
Definitely want to up my defences. As here is definitely a very vulnerable location.
Make your proposal. My longbeards grumble.
Prejudice against our technology. You see, These crusty old world dwarves.
Kislev.
I think it unlikely that we will agree on anything, but please.
The Empire. Deliver your message.
Really? Estelia are definitely on my hit list if we ever get time. I mean, they even look the right colour. You would barely be able to tell the change. But right now we are a little busy, and I'm not going to leave this territory undefended with the greenskins all around us, because I can't have... Well, I can't, not necessarily going to go to war with them. I definitely can't have open peace. I'm definitely considered quite weak still. I said, I'm not huge, I'm big, but other factions could easily be bigger than me already, so... I mean, for example, Khemri, I would have problems taking on the might of Khemri. I don't know how far back they go, but even if they've just got that, are we 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're comparable to us because we've got a few extra regions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now, but lots of them aren't fully built up. So it does put us at somewhat of a disadvantage. I think if I was to do this now, I would probably campaign a bit more in the desert early on. Nice thing about here is if these guys don't, the fleets, Chaos fleets here generally don't hit the Southland deserts, Araby, which actually does make things potentially a bit safer for me. So while the rest of the world is being wrecked, I can sometimes get away with not seeing them at all. They tend to be sucked into Lustria.
My anger burns bright.
Ready.
When did he lose 2 units?
The throng agrees. What? To war! Time for a reckoning. It is time. One rag.
Oh, a horrible orc-looking settlement there.
Sigma.
It's a bad little army there. What's their defences like in Oaken? I mean, this is a dwarven hold here they're holding with a... I do love this mod, which puts all the towns and stuff in front. They've got quite a good garrison, so that will be a hard fight when I go for it. No, I want to save that for now. Probably want to start going down that one to up my trade. And look quick enough. No, we're going well. As I said, the border princes are pretty much gone. Oh, the Dawi, so that's actually good. See, I could just leave that as a small encampment rather than wrapping around. I think I'll do that, and what I'll do is once we've dealt with them, we'll move a few armies over and deal with Estelia. Move 3 armies, to be fair. I'd be foolish not to, and deal with Estelia. If we end up with a war over here, we can throw something together while we sail armies back. But yeah, would give us a lovely control over these seas. I'm a bit annoyed we don't control this. And long run, you know, first campaign with the dwarves basically would be to capture that, to make sure that we control all of the routes to the sea. And here, of course. To make sure we get all of the vaults. Basically, if we control all the routes to the sea, we limit their trade. Not that they get as much money from trade as me, but it gives us a lot of safety in this region on the sea, because we will be ones using it, and who can use it much more easily. Safeguard, please.
Onward, tag them. Fight! For the wisdom of Valea. I'm off. Aye. As the High King commands. Armed and ready. Attack!
Now it becomes an auto. Here we go. Swap that one round.
The runes are ready. Fine.
Right, you can go start exploring this way. Ooh. So that's the crooked mutinous gits. I see. I could, of course, go for Carrick 8 Peaks. Well, these do generate income as well, so let's grab one of them.
Let us begin.
Engineer King. That's really good upkeep. We're doing extra powder. There we go. Annoys all the other dwarfs a lot. Ups my income a lot as well. So I'm going to do that one so I simply can get the fortifications. That will be nice because no, we're not going to be able to get the top there, but we'll be able to get higher on this. We get a lot more built there, or items we can build there. Don't think I'm going to get to the top tier infantry, annoyingly, because that would be awesome. Unfortunately, it's the way I play, because I do Let's Plays. This isn't all recorded in one go, and maybe occasionally what I should do is I should just do a big campaign over a few days and then slowly release it to you guys. But that's not how I like doing it, because then if you ask me questions, I don't have a clue what you're asking about because it's so long ago. So I tried to literally, this was recorded yesterday. It's not always, sometimes I do try and be a few episodes ahead, but it's always tricky. I've not clicked enter. I'm too busy yakking at you guys to click end turn, which is really, really bad. But yeah, so maybe some point I should do that. Ooh.
Aye. Let's hear what you have to say. We'll hear it before Oathgold.
Okay. Nope. Don't want to give them military access. She's going to move all three armies. I don't think they're going to push out, so we're just going to have to move all three armies there to be able to deal with them. Yeah, you can have an non-aggression pact. I have no desire to push too far into field. Oh, here they come! This could be a fun battle. I'm a bit surprised they charged out at me. I suspect I would have probably done better using their odds, but we've got. I want to try some things, so obviously I'm going to try and break up the formation to try and get them forced there. We obviously want to force them into us.
For mountain and home! Dwarf warriors! They have wronged us! They have wronged us! Lord!
That's just to slow them a bit.
Kill the old splitters!
Dwarf warriors!
For the High King!
Dwarf warriors! They have wronged us!
I speak my lord's will!
For the ancestors! Dwarf warriors!
Okay.
Let the vengeance begin! Yes, Thane! For the Caravan Corps! War of vengeance! Dwarf warriors!
So lots of lovely overarching lines of fire there.
Dwarf warriors!
So move these guys across a little bit more.
War of vengeance!
I'm not doing too big gaps. If they try and flank me, that is where we'll have some problems, but let's hope they don't.
Righto! Understood!
Let's move my formation slightly. They are probably going to flank on this side a little bit. Mortars aren't too bad because we have a lot of armour. These cannons are gorgeous. Let's hit that one. No, let's hit that one.
For the High King!
Dwarf warriors! Let the vengeance begin! Dwarf warriors! For the ancestor gods!
It's fine.
Dwarf warriors!
Charge! It is a reckoning! Come on! They have wronged us!
Cannon!
Stop!
It's fine. My guys are all still shooting in most places. We've got into a bit of a mess here. You guys can try and pull back, please, to open up our lines.
Dwarf warriors! For the High King!
Fall back that way, please. We're getting overwhelmed there. I need far more fire support there.
For the ancestor gods!
You can pull there. You can pull over here as well.
Can't stop us!
There we go.
Cannon!
For the ancestor gods! Our fire undimmed!
Range far, range fast!
Yes, there is! Down! Nothing can stop us!
We demand blood!
Let's make sure we're engaging as much as we
Ready to
can.
serve! We demand blood!
Let's open the line up there a little bit, please. Start hitting those handgunners because they are armor piercing. They need to be taken out quickly.
Let the vengeance begin! Slay the manling! We demand blood! Go!
Try and open that up a bit more for me, please.
Kill the oath splitters! Dwarf warriors! Whoa!
Engage them.
For the ancestors! For mountain and home!
Move. Oh no, engage them, please.
Without a beard!
We're doing fine there. I want you to move around and start engaging there. Oh, we're completely gone on that flank. That is not good.
Yes, babe! Charge! Nothing can stop us!
You can stay on there.
Dwarf warriors! Master the throne! Move!
You can start moving around there to get in. And you can just start shooting out there, please.
Dwarf warriors!
Engage them, please. You can go engage them.
Cannon!
Oh no, no, engage them.
Vengeance!
That's what we need. Right, you can form up there to hit that guy from the flank.
For mountain and home! Reach fast!
There we go. Ooh. I wish I'd done a few more zooms in, guys, but I've not really had a chance to do many. There we go.
Our fire undimmed!
Okay, I'm not worried about them now.
Shoot! No! Yes! The clans unite!
Oh, you can hammer into the back of them.
Ready at
It's
it!
their last full unit of infantry and it's struggling already.
Cannon! Vengeance! We will have vengeance! Axes out!
Oh!
Dwarf warriors! Vengeance! Down! Yes!
Those spells have been brutal to us.
Kazam!
Oh wow, they hit themselves there. It's starting to turn though now. This isn't going to last much longer. Especially with how much unit damage my dwarves do to these guys when they shoot them.
For Grimnir! Anak! Killers! Take him!
Oh, they're trying to form a line to shoot back. One shot got off.
It is a reckoning! Pull out! Move now! Go!
Oh wow. Brutal. I'd have definitely done better by autoing, but it worked, so that's all that really matters. A victory is a victory, guys, so I'm going to march all of my other armies to Oaken now and siege that place out. Actually, you know, it was I wouldn't say it was a period, it was a bad lot, hell. It wasn't a brilliant victory, but we did very, very well. You know what? I'm not even going to bother with a lot of these guys. They did very well, but these guys are so... The heavy thunderers are awesome, actually, in this sort of setup. So, especially, you can almost put them behind your units because they're arcs. Might have to have a little offline play with that, because if the arcs are enough, you would actually be able to quite happily put them behind your lines without leaving the gap. So they'd definitely be more efficient with the gaps, but... And they may refuse to shoot, that's the other thing. I need to lay siege there quickly to stop them replenishing. And I may just batter them out just to get the war done, because I don't mind having a bit of extra income from taking damage to an army.
Lord of Clan Morgrim,
For the wisdom of Valea. To battle! The clan demands war!
I'll get on it. I'm going.
Let us begin. Fight! Tag them!
I know I will take... Oh, not as many losses as I expected. But I just want the war over. And that is it. The war is over. We now control Oaken. Straight onto walls. And income. And that is where we're going to have to leave it this time, guys. So another nice little conquest there. New bit of territory for us. As always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comment section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments and description, as well as links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclockers and Humble Bundle Games, so please check them out. As always, thank you for watching.